So, in this game, you have karma. Now, karma is not the same as alignment. It's not how you go into a situation. It's the results of that situation. Keith, as a White Cross medic, you are 2 good karma. So you're going to have 2 good cards. And those are going to be perfectly placed and feeling much better.
Okay.
Eliza, you once again have 1 evil card. And I'm going to give you damage resistance. With these cards, you are allowed to play these cards at any time, and they will be refreshed, but they will not be refreshed. You can't play the refreshed card until your next combat turn. Alright? So, Keith, you can play 2 cards in a turn. Eliza, you can play 1 card in a turn, and Jewel, you have no cards because you are neutral karma. Now, neutral gets a different kind of reward. So instead of having a good karma card, which means good things happen to you, or an evil karma card, which means bad things happen to you, but when you overcome them, you kind of get a benefit, you're going to have what we refer to as Jack of all trades points. And as pure neutral karma, you get 2 of those points. You are going to be able to spend those 2 skill points on anything that's a skill. That's anything in the right-hand half of your character sheet.
Okay.
To add 2 points to it for 2 hours. That's 2 game hours. At the end of that 2 hours, they're removed from that skill, and you can put them back in the same skill or in a different skill, whatever works for you.
Okay.
So the karma system is a really big part of what we're doing in Era Survival, and it's quite powerful, quite important. Welcome to the post-apocalypse. 100 years ago, an infection started spreading. It turned mammals, all warm-blooded creatures really, into flesh-eating monsters. So birds, mammals, also humans, everything was affected. Humanity tried to fight back at first, but to be honest, they never really stood any kind of a chance, and the war was very definitely lost. Humanity now, people are just trying to stay alive. You know, there's no hope for humanity. There's only hope for individuals, and as a result, you have decided to go out into the world and become Vault Hunters. Now, Vault Hunters search for the remains of continuity of government bunkers, you know, from before the Cataclysm. But you can't do that all of the time, so sometimes you just have to pick up some odd jobs. And that's what you're going to be doing in this particular scenario. You've headed for a town. It's known as Burned Oak. This town has a job board, and on your job board, you have found that the town baker, Suraj, would like someone to go and retrieve his business partner. He lost sight of her at a small village called Dead End, which is about 2 days of travel away. And he wants to know what happened to her. In her possession when she disappeared, she had a pristine hunting rifle. And he is willing to give you that hunting rifle if you bring back news of what happened to her. Now, that's worth a lot of money, so even though it's not a 100% chance you'll find it, it's definitely piqued your interest.
Okay. I mean, definitely that's something I want to do. What were the, does he list what happened, like why they got separated or whatnot, or was it just like he saw her there and then he went on his way and she never showed up?
If you want to meet up with him, you can absolutely do that and ask him some questions.
So the job listing doesn't list anything else beyond...
Find her, you get to keep the rifle. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think step 1, let's do some reconnaissance, find out why.
Okay. So, you head to the town bakery, and you meet Suraj, who's, you know, a pleasant enough man. He smiles as you walk in and says, "Oh, good morning. Oh, Vault Hunters. Ah, I see. Have you come about the job?"
Yeah, we're, looking for a bit more information.
Sure, what can I help you with?
What happened that caused you guys to be separated? I mean, was this just a matter of you went on your way and she just never showed up, or something happened?
Ah, I see, yes. I didn't include that in the job posting for, honestly, a very good reason. I'm sad to say that what happened is, we were both in Dead End, and, we were attacked by a horde of infected deer. And, we both ran, as indeed you need to when you are faced with infected deer. And, unfortunately, we were separated. I lost sight of her, and we'd agreed that if anything went wrong, we'd meet back here. I'm sure you know, things go really quite badly wrong out there.
Yeah.
I've decided to retire after this, after this incident, because, it's just too dangerous out there. I used to be a Vault Hunter like you, but, I decided it was just not the right thing. Not the right thing for me.
Okay. Alright, that's, let's see.
It was a few days ago. They might have moved on. The deer, they might have moved on by now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's for the most part. The only other thing I'd need to know is what was her name?
Oh, Vivienne.
All right, I'm good unless someone else has other questions.
He's going to offer you some freshly baked bread rolls.
I would never refuse.
Hey, I mean, if you're going to go find her, it's the least I can do. It's quite a way. I can't offer you, enough food for all the way there and all the way back. I'm sure you've got some supplies, but perhaps this will supplement them at least.
Works for me.
Good for me. How many rounds do I have?
You have 2 rounds.
2 rounds. Excellent. It's lovely the way I always keep stocked up.
I guess between your last adventure and this adventure, you ran into some nasties.
Probably shot somebody.
Or something. I mean, I wouldn't like to judge. So, are you gonna head out then?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it.
Yeah.
We know where she is.
Good job.
It's a job. Okay, so it's going to be 2 days travel, and that means something quite bad for 2 of you, but not 1 of you. Because Eliza has the specialty Sleep Like a Corpse.
Oh, that's fun.
Which means she can sleep on any surface and not experience any stat penalty. Unfortunately for the other 2 of you, that is not true. So I'm going to roll a dice for each of you for each night, and you're each going to take a small amount of stat penalty. Jewel, you are going to take -1 willpower, and Keith, you have been incredibly lucky, and you took no penalty the first turn. And on the second night, Jewel, you're going to take a 1 dexterity penalty, and Keith, you're going to take a 1 stamina penalty.
So the karma cards, feeling much better. Any character with a penalty and then their stats, remove all penalties from the character. But this can be played. I could basically use this to.
You can use it right now if you want to. Yes.
Yeah. I think that's.
Are you removing yours or Jewel's?
I've got a stamina. Jewel's taken 2, so we'll do Jewel.
Right. Okay, Jewel, you are feeling much better, and Keith, you're going to have Bullseye. Bullseye, on any attack roll, you get 3 bonus dice. However, you have now arrived at the town of Dead End.
I mean, it's not going to be a pretty town, is it?
Well, I mean, people go there for some reason, right?
No, they don't.
Oh.
It's completely abandoned. Apart from, well, I mean, they were Vault Hunters and they went there, so putting 2 and 2 together, I'll be honest, they probably went there because they thought there was a vault there.
Okay, makes sense.
There are always a lot of random rumours about maybe there's a vault here, maybe there's a vault there. Your whole life is chasing after these rumours. You've never found a vault yet, so, there are only 18 vaults that have been discovered in the entirety of the continent. So,
Winning the lottery.
Yeah, but if you were to find one, you would be rich beyond your wildest dreams.
Well, there we go. Lottery.
Your hardest choice would be to choose who to sell it to.
Oh, there we go.
So, you arrive in Dead End. It's quite dilapidated, actually, as a town. It's not looking good. Yeah, so you see what you can see.
Well, I think for the most part, let's try to look around to see if the deer are still around. Let's make sure we're the only ones here, or at least, I guess signs of a fresh struggle or something of that nature.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So go ahead and roll me an intelligence and investigation. So what you do is you add up your dots for intelligence and you add up your dots for investigation, and you roll that number of dice.
And we're looking for 7s.
And what you're looking for is you're looking for 7s or better in this case. So the threshold does vary, but in this case it's 7s. Yeah.
5 successes.
5. Goodness.
Yeah. I got 4 intelligence and a 4 investigation.
And 10s, if you roll any 10s, you get a bonus dice.
Yeah, I remember.
Anyone else would like to do that? So if you want to do that as well, Jewel, you're welcome to do that. Eliza, if you want to look around, feel free.
Right, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is that car actually there? That car's there, isn't it?
There's not an engine in it, but the car's there, yes.
All right, can I rattle around and, kind of give it a kick and see if I can see anything useful in it?
You can certainly walk up to the car and start having a go, yeah. Jewel, what are you doing?
I'm gonna help look for deer.
Okay, so can you roll me an intelligence investigation then?
Above a 7 is a success.
Above a 7 is a success on this roll, yeah. It does vary depending on how hard the task is, but this one, yes.
Ooh, I only got 2 successes, so...
Okay, so with 2 successes, and Keith got 5, the deer don't seem to be around just at the moment. It seems to be relatively clear. You can't find anything.
Well, that's...
Now, Eliza, as you walk towards the car, a bullet hits the ground in front of you. Pew! And a voice rings out from the other end of the town. Stay where you are!
I'll kind of take a step back and half put my hands up.
You're a medic! She yells down. Yeah.
I'll wave. I'm not quite sure where I'm looking, but I'll kind of...
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the way she wants it, so, yeah.
I'll pretty much raise my hand and just... Yep.
Leave your med kit and leave town. Drop your med kit on the ground right there, or I drop you, and you and your friends leave town now.
Is there any chance you're called Vivienne?
Bang! Another round goes in the ground right next to you. Drop the med kit and leave town.
How far am I from cover?
You're kind of mostly out in the middle, I would say. So you can probably run to cover. It would be a risk.
So the shot was, who was it closest to?
Eliza.
Well, I guess I'm going to try to, do some pretty crazy and ridiculous negotiation and try to get them to understand that, my tools are useless without me. So if I leave, what are you gonna do? This is my own personal kit. I got a lot of stuff in here that really, it's not labeled. It's hard to tell what I got. I can help, but you got to let me help. If I leave this is going to be useless to you.
That is pretty good, I'll be honest. Roll me a charisma medicine. Your threshold is 6.
Charisma medicine.
Charisma and medicine, yeah?
Okay. Okay, so how about 5 with no fumbles?
Ouch. Just so you know, it doesn't matter how many ones you get unless it's more ones than successes.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
So I got a minor fumble. So she yells down, "Congratulations! You've talked yourself into being a hostage. Stay where you are. Tell your friends to leave town."
I'm not saying anything.
So Shurash sends his regards.
Okay, 1 second. Suraj sent you! Everyone please roll me an initiative, because just based on the sound of her voice, you can tell she's not happy about this.
That's exciting.
So, take 1 dice, roll it, and add it to your initiative number.
I mean, I got a 14, but I got taking the initiative, so I can go when I want.
You can go whenever you like, exactly. Jewel, how did you do?
I rolled a 1.
Okay, so it's going to be... Keith, do you want to go first, middle, last? What do you want to do?
I think going last is probably the best bet.
Okay, so it's going to be... First, it's going to be Eliza, then it's going to be Vivienne, then it's going to be Jewel, then it's going to be Keith. So, Eliza, you're up.
You know, he actually seemed concerned. No, that's it. That's all I'm doing.
Okay, you're standing there with your hands up, right?
Half up.
Right. Jewel, you are the one who is unfortunately going to be the recipient of the attack. Your defense, I believe, is 3.
Yes.
Okay, 3. You are going to take 1 health damage as a bullet hits you in the arm.
That is unfortunate.
It is unfortunate, but it is your turn now.
I can put the jack of all trade points right now, can I? Can I pump it to persuasion?
You have 2. So yes, you can put them both in persuasion. Yeah. So you'll go up to persuasion 4.
I'm gonna put my hands up, even one of them is bleeding. It's like, we mean no harm. We mean no harm. We really don't. Please stop doing this. It's unnecessary violence.
Unnecessary violence. Roll me a charisma persuasion.
Charisma persuasion. That would be.
And it'll be 7s or better for a success.
That's a lot of dice.
It is quite a lot of dice. I think it's 8 for you.
9.
9.
Actually, the dice bot's not working.
I could roll for you.
Sure.
That was a really bad thing to agree to. I'm just saying.
Oh god.
I can't roll like I roll really badly, but never mind. You rolled 1 success. But she didn't roll any successes, so you're alright.
Jesus, out of those 9.
Yeah, out of those 9, I rolled 1 success. This is why I don't roll. Fine, drop all your weapons on the floor now. Anyone holding a weapon, I kill you.
I'm dropping my weapons, but not my ammunition.
Okay, fair enough. So you drop your handgun on the floor. Keith, you drop your... Do you drop your combat knife?
It's not unsheathed, so it's still sitting there in the sheath. I haven't touched it.
Okay.
My hand's kind of still up in the air. I'm kind of trying to figure out where she is and whatnot, and now I'm paying attention to my bleeding friend over here.
So roll me an intelligence gunnery to see if you can figure out where the gunshot came from.
Let's see.
Do you have gunnery?
Pretty sure it's that. Nope.
No. So you're going to roll an intelligence and luck, and you have to roll 10s, because that's an unskilled roll. So it's a +3 the normal threshold.
Sweet.
Eliza, do you drop your rifle?
Hell no. I'm just going to move behind the car.
Okay.
I'm going to move behind the car on the assumption that she's in the big building 1 floor up.
Do you take cover behind the car?
Yeah, I'll take cover-ish.
1 success, which I assume explodes, and then I rolled not good enough, so.
Okay.
Actually, well, it kind of exploded into a fumble, so didn't roll more fumbles, though.
Oh, that's fine then. Okay. Yeah, because you can actually, with exploding dice, you can actually turn a success into a fumble. It's possible.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Good fun, there.
That's not good.
You never have to roll an explosion as a result, if you don't want to. Okay. So, you believe that actually Eliza's assumption is not far off. She does seem to be elevated and round about that end of the town.
Okay.
Okay, so, only one of you has actually put down your weapon. Let's see. Alright, keep your hands up, I'm coming down. Are you all still there with your hands up?
Yeah.
Hell, I'm just going to sit on the car. I'm going to sit on the boot of the car or something and kind of, I don't know, light a cigarette or something.
I'm never really had all my hands up. I had one hand up to signify that I was the medic, but I'm basically gonna run to I'm gonna run over and take a look at the wound.
Do you want to patch it up really quick?
Yeah.
Put your finger in it.
Yeah, seriously.
Right. Roll me a wits and medicine to patch it up really quickly.
If you put your finger in it, you can twist it.
You get all the gooey stuff out.
That was Keith's medic training. Gooey stuff should stay inside the body.
Yes.
The end.
If the red stuff comes out, you got to put it back in. 3 successes at 7s.
Okay, you have a very quick look. It was a through and through, really just, a flesh wound. You bandage it up. It'll be sore for a while, but you recover your 1 health damage, Jewel.
How sore?
Quite, but not impossibly so.
The important part is the way I checked it was I put my finger through the hole, came out the other side, and then you're like, oh, this is real bad.
Yeah, that's the good stuff. That's what I'm talking about.
My character is just in disbelief. Is like, what the hell is going on? This is not correct.
You've probably seen Keith do medicine before, so probably you're used to it.
Not to me.
Hold on, I got this. Lick the finger, put it in. All right, we're good.
Anyway, so you are still with Jewel when a figure emerges from the ground floor of the large building ahead. She's pointing her rifle in your general direction, and she says, "Hey, I thought I said to stay still."
Yeah, whatever. Why exactly are you pissed at Surash?
Why wouldn't you be? What did he tell you?
He said you got separated and you were going to meet back at, wherever, Dogsville or wherever the hell it is you live, and you didn't make it, so he sent us.
We got separated. That's a lovely euphemism. What else did he tell you?
Well, he did offer us a rather nice rifle. I assume she's holding it, that you're holding. We got you
this
back.
one?
Yeah, I don't know on what authority he offered us that, but, we came anyway.
So, we found this rifle and a pristine 9mm pistol here. That's what made us think there might be a vault here. But there's nothing. Of course, when the infected deer arrived, Suraj decided to make his retreat. In fact, we were both running until he shot me in the leg.
Can I basically check her leg a little bit, see kind of the injury?
You can. Roll me an intelligence medicine.
I'm really good at that.
Sorry, are you going to try and get close to her to check it, or are you going to, stay at a distance and just look?
I mean, I'm assuming I can just look and see that she's got a bloody leg. I mean, I'll kind of put my hands up a little bit, like chest level, and put them out and just be like, do you want me to take a look at this? Like, was she limping at all when she came out of the building?
She is limping.
All right, well, then I'm definitely going to try to approach her and just kind of, I can take a look at that. No harm. I'm not here to hurt you. We're,
Give me your injection first.
What?
Come on, I need a cure level dose of injection. Okay, let me lay this out for you. We were running away from infected deer. He shot me in the leg.
Yes.
He ran away. I got bitten by the infected deer. I am infected. I would like to be cured. Do this within 48 hours, which is about now, and there's a chance I can survive this.
I'm going to take mine out and chuck it over to her.
Do I have something like that?
You have injection. Yeah, you all would have injection. The White Cross actually gives it away for free.
Okay.
Right? It makes as much as it can, and it lets people carry as much as they reasonably want. The downside of this is that if she takes that amount of injection, there is a chance that she just dies.
I mean, or she's affected. So I will basically pull out the injection and just approach her and hand it to her and be like, "This is it. I can administer it if you want. Either way, here you go. Just start from here."
Go ahead.
One die.
I'd like you to roll me 1 dice.
I like that die. Let's roll that one. The other one's for killing. I mean, that's about average. It's a 5.
Okay, so this had no effect. She's sort of sweating and shaking, but she is not cured. You can go again, but this time a 1 or a 2 will kill her. You got to roll a 6+ to cure her.
All right, let's try it again.
Yeah, do it slow, Doc. Do it slow.
Oh, faster. Faster is better. Faster with less consequences.
Can we not
I mean,
help him in this?
There definitely is a consequence here. Because I didn't roll. I apparently rolled the wrong die. So
No, you cannot help him with this because it is literally, does the drug kill her or does the drug cure her at this point?
Well, yeah.
In my experience, putting more drug is good.
Apparently gave her too much. Question is, does this count as a killing blow?
Maybe?
Can I use perfectly placed?
You can use perfectly placed because you tried to jab it in, but you hit like an armor plate that was in her suit. Her like armor.
Okay. I'm gonna cuss a little bit. I'll use perfectly placed. I'm gonna cuss a little bit and be like, "Can you please give me a proper injection site here? Pull your friggin' leg up."
Sure. Yeah.
Stick her in the ass. Stick her in the ass.
She does that. You get to roll again. Your replacement card is called Enough to Reload, and it works on any weapon that's out of ammo, and you have enough ammo for a single combat round.
Nice if I had a gun. All right, so let's do it again. So is this on a 1, 2, or 3? She dies.
No, this is still on a 2 because the last one failed, right? So you didn't actually inject it into her, because yeah.
Okay. It worked better this time. That's a 7. So.
Okay, she is cured.
She is cured. Good.
She's going to be sweating and shaking for a few days, but the injection should burn all of the parasites out of her system.
Good. Now I will like to tend to her, gunshot wound. Primarily, I want to try to verify her story. Basically saying, hey, it's like, hey, you said he shot you. Okay, well, does this look like
does it look like he might have shot her while on the move, while they were both running?
Exactly.
With a 9mm pistol, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Roll me an intelligence and medicine. You're not really a forensic sort of medic, but you can probably get a decent guess.
4 successes.
You not only sort of patch her up enough that she can walk, you're fairly sure that what she said happened is very plausible. Someone shot her in the leg with a 9mm. She doesn't have a 9mm on her. And why would she shoot herself in the leg?
Yeah.
Right?
Awesome. Okay, cool. That explains a couple things then.
So, there seems to be little more to do in Dead End, and Vivienne is certainly anxious to get back to Burned Oak.
So, Purash, right? I get the impression he is, what's the technical term? An asshole.
I was going to say git, but sure. That's certainly Vivienne's impression of him. They'd been partners for a while, but this betrayal did not endear him to her any, to say the least.
I'll tell you what, yeah. If you want, right? I'll shoot him in the head if you like. How would that be?
I'd rather he died very slowly and painfully, the way he tried to kill me.
Let's not jump to conclusions here. Things could have happened. Fine. She got shot. Fine. The facts are here. Okay, we got you back.
Okay. The facts are we were both running, and he shot me in the leg so he could escape.
I'd like to talk to him a little more, but I mean, it does seem that's pretty viable.
He's a dick.
I don't know him like you do. Well, obviously you don't know him like you did either. But I'd like to give him the benefit of the doubt. I mean, there's plenty of us here, and we could go talk to him and say, hey, honestly, I think the best way to do this, just hear me out, is go back and you kind of stay out of sight a little bit. We'll find you a place to rest. You can lay down there, and we take the hunting rifle and we talk to Sarash, and we explain to him that we found your rifle, and we found that you had a gunshot wound to your leg, and we ask him what happened. At that point, he either gives us his side of the story, a load of crap or something. Depending on that, we go get you, we come back, we say, hey, you're a dick, and then we
Then
deal
I'll
with it
shoot
from
him
there.
in the
I mean, hey, God, shooting people. Hey,
come on, man.
I
That's
mean,
what I do.
I know, but jeez. All right, let's. How does that sound? I mean, obviously,
Fine. I'm not exactly in a position to make it back on my own. I need your help, so I'll run with it. But I'm telling you the truth. Why would I lie?
I completely understand, and I don't doubt your story. I just want to make sure that I want to give him a chance.
Okay.
To come clean.
Look, man, she is telling the truth, right? She is stupid enough to waste ammunition not killing people in order to sort herself out. That's how dumb she is. Do you think she's going to lie to us? No. And she has been shot by this guy. You know it. God damn. Yeah. By the way, yeah, who wastes ammunition not shooting people? If you're gonna fire a gun, yeah, use the ammunition. Kill someone.
Have you asked her how much ammunition she's got?
No.
No.
She has 84 rounds of ammunition at this time.
I think she could do this.
What?
Jesus Christ. That's a
Good
lot.
Lord.
This sounds like a friend we could make.
Damn.
Okay, so you guys are going to travel back. So once again, you're going to be sleeping rough.
Oh boy.
Jewel, you're going to take 1 charisma penalty. And Keith, you're going to take 1 wits penalty. And Vivienne takes a stamina penalty. And on the second night, Jewel, you're going to take 1 wits penalty. Keith, you're going to take 1 strength penalty. And Vivienne is going to take 1 charisma penalty. So you can just note those down in the little boxes you've got on the character sheets.
I, however, sleep like a baby.
Corpse.
Do I have any drugs that could knock me out so I can sleep like that?
No, not really. You don't get a good night's sleep if you do. You're not rested.
I
Oh,
could
well.
bash you with the butt end of my rifle.
Then I'd have HP damage. Wouldn't that defeat the purpose? If you inflict enough stun for me to be unconscious, I think I'm going to wake up in more pain.
So, you now return to Burned Oak. And as you agreed, or as you requested, Vivienne stays out of sight of the town. And hands over her pristine hunting rifle to Keith. And as she hands it over, she leans over and whispers in Keith's ear, "If you don't return this to me, I will track you down and kill you."
I feel like as a token of my gratitude, I'd hand her my combat knife, but I think this kind of defeats the purpose of this whole thing. So we'll go with it as is, and let's go see Siraj and find out his story then.
Okay, so you walk into Siraj's shop with the rifle, and he goes, "Oh, you found it."
So yeah, we found her. She had a bullet wound on her leg. I thought you guys were alone out there.
We were. I mean, I'll be honest, she never was the smartest knife in the drawer. Maybe she shot herself by mistake?
That rifle would have taken her leg off.
Yeah, no, maybe she used her backup weapon.
What backup weapon?
Oh, she had a rusty 9mm gun that she used sometimes.
We didn't find anything else on her.
Well, maybe she shot herself in the leg and then threw it away. I mean...
So,
I don't know. I wasn't there.
So, part of me can I guess I can bluff it if I want, because I know. But
yeah.
At the same point, based on my roll from earlier, can I tell that the shot definitely was not self-inflicted based on the angle?
It was not self-inflicted based on the angle. In fact, I think I told you that earlier.
That's right. I think you did too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna run with that. Well, you know, the shot definitely looked like she was actually shot by someone else. Did something happen between you two?
Well, maybe raiders turned up. I mean, what do you want from me? I wasn't there. You know, she was my business partner. She was my best friend. She's dead. Do you really have to do this? I mean,
how do you know she's dead?
Because you've come back with her hunting rifle and not her.
No point in time said that we found her dead.
So she's alive?
All I said was we had a gunshot wound on her foot, on her leg. That was definitely not self-inflicted.
So you're saying she's alive?
In some capacity, yes. She was when we found her.
She's...
Is she alive now?
I'm
she's
asking,
infected.
did you shoot her in the leg at some point?
Why would I shoot her in the leg? Maybe Raiders turned up.
Raiders. Okay, well, Raiders probably would have taken this really pretty gun, too.
Maybe she managed to hold them off and they just winged her.
Oh, they just winged her. Yeah, I don't think that's what happened. I think we got to give me some more information here, buddy, because
I'm telling you, look,
adding up here.
I haven't seen her in 48 hours. Who knows? She was out in the wilds. Who knows what happens in 48 hours out there?
It's kind of impossible because, first of all, she was in an advantageous position to, like, kill anybody who entered the town. Second of all...
Was she? You just said you found her alive in some capacity. And you have refused to tell me whether she's alive now.
What does
Can I
Siraj
tell you
do
about-
for the company, or for the town?
He's the baker.
Are there other food producers in the town?
Oh, goodness, yes.
Oh,
He
so if
means
he
nothing
suddenly
to us.
is no longer alive, it wouldn't be that big of a problem.
Well, it would be unfortunate, but I imagine the town would recover.
Okay. I don't want to kill this guy in any capacity. I know there.
I got this.
Jesus.
I want to see him hang. This is not a good thing.
So, why don't Eliza and I stay here? You go get Vivienne, and we'll stay here with Siraj.
Can you check weapons on Siraj? Because I'm not gonna bring her here just to be killed again.
So you're just going to walk up and frisk him?
No, I'm gonna...
Like a visual
I
inspection.
don't know.
Here's the thing. I'm here. I've got Siraj covered. Eliza's here. Eliza is the only reason Eliza's not killing Siraj right now is because I've politely asked not to kill. So I just need you to bring Vivienne so we can try to sort this out a little bit.
Okay. I guess she's some kind of bar, tavern that we can get her from.
She's outside the town. You know, she stayed away.
Ah, okay.
But you can go get her. It's not too far.
Wonderful.
Okay, so you go get her, and so you leave to go get her. Okay, Suraj is going to turn to you, Keith. Does he know that you're going to get her?
I was hoping we would have kind of come up with something earlier to say, when to go get her.
Okay, no, I think that's fair. I mean, when Jewel leaves, Siraj starts looking very worried. And he's sort of looking from you to Eliza and back again. Eliza's kind of looking aggressive because Eliza does that. And in the end, he's going to reach under the counter.
And I'm definitely going to aim the hunting rifle at him and say, what you got down there?
I have 50 brass that I'm going to give you if you let me walk out of the back door now.
I think you're going to stay right here.
I have 50 brass in my right hand right now, which I will hand to you if you let me walk away.
Stay here.
I don't want to die, okay? I don't want to die.
Maybe you want to tell me what happened.
I've told you what happened.
So why are you so worried?
Because the one of you who seemed quite against killing me, he read you badly, Jewel, don't worry. The one of you who seemed quite against killing me just walked out of the door.
Yep.
I'm going to take my rifle and, and point it at his belly.
And look, I 50 brass to let me walk away right now.
Just wait until my friend gets back. Okay? Let's just wait. Just relax.
Am I gonna live until your friend gets back?
I have no intention of killing you.
Maybe.
Eliza has no intention of killing you unless I say so. And I don't want her to right now.
Oh God! Roll me a charisma persuasion.
Charisma persuasion. Hey, I'm good at that.
The dog always overestimates his powers of persuasion with me. I just wanted you to know that, Srash.
You got 2.
No, come on, you're gonna kill me. I gotta look. And he takes his hand out, and he is indeed holding a small bag, and he sort of makes as if to throw it to you. Look, seriously, let me leave right now. Don't kill me. You'll never see me again. 50 brass.
I'm gonna walk around the
Yeah.
like to where he is. I'm assuming he's behind a counter or something. So I'm gonna walk around behind the counter and just like take the gun off of him, still holding it. Like, lower the gun so it's not being pointed at him. And just be like, listen, just wait until my partner gets back.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die, and I'll be dead before your partner gets back. She just said so. And take this brass.
If I wanted you dead, you'd be dead.
But I'm also holding 50 brass, which is plenty of brass for a bounty hunter like you to not kill me. So
you are more pussy than brass, right?
I think that's a fair comment, out of character. So he's actually going to throw the brass, the bag of brass at Eliza. Not hard, just like sort of try and toss it at her. What do you do, Eliza?
He's throwing something at me. How am I not going to pull the trigger?
It's brass. He's throwing brass at you.
My God, negligent.
Don't throw brass back. Don't. No brass goes back. No, just
lead.
That's not how trading works, man.
All right. I'll tell you what. Yeah.
She managed to turn brass into lead.
I don't know what sort of roll I'd have to make, but if I'm kind of. It's like not reacting when somebody throws an apple at you. I think.
Double willpower.
Okay. I get one success. One. Yeah, and I had a roll up and everything. I get 1 success.
Fantastic.
Well, that's good.
Roll me a willpower and gunnery where your threshold is 10.
No.
Yeah, 1. Okay, roll that for damage.
8.
Okay, so, you, basically the bag explodes into smoke. There's no brass in it, there's some kind of mixture that made smoke. You fire, and you hear a, and then you hear footsteps running out the back door.
Do I have anybody to react to this, or did I just get shot?
You will be able to react to this, yes. You did not get shot.
Oh, that makes me feel a little better then.
It's very, very easy to make you feel better.
Yeah, well, I don't like being shot. It sucks.
Mm.
And that's kind of where it is. Getting shot is what sucks. So if I'm not getting shot, things are better.
I feel that's a good assessment.
See? There we go.
Valid.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone around the counter, like right on top of him almost.
Yeah, you're not far away from him, so you can see him as he moves through the smoke. Roll me a strength and brawl.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, I got that. Oh, wow. Okay, this is going to be terrible. Let's see. Let's roll those 3. Well, I got 1 success, and...
That's 1 more than he got. You knock him to the ground. Yeah, he's kind of struggling, and then as you're sort of holding him and sort of holding him down, he sort of slows down his struggling quite a bit, and his breathing becomes rather belaboured.
Can I see he's been shot?
You probably can't through the smoke. Anyway, at this moment, Jewel, you re-enter with Vivienne. Who kind of looks at the smoke and sort of her eyes widen.
I said he was an asshole.
Is he still here?
I raise my hand and wave for whatever she can see.
You're in the smoke. You might want to say something.
Yeah, over here. He's, I got him.
Jewel, what do you want to do?
I guess just watch what's gonna happen. I don't know. I just came through like smoke and like everything. It's like, what the?
Okay. So Vivienne makes her way through the smoke to get to where you are, Keith.
Sweet.
And looks down at you both. She looks into Suraj's eyes and says, "You deserve more." And she is just about to stamp on Suraj's head. So if you want to do something, now's the time.
I mean, This is the next day, right?
This is a couple of days after, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my points again to charisma. I mean to persuasion.
Oh yeah, yeah. Persuasion, yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna convince her not to do that. That's not in her best interest.
How are you gonna convince her?
I'm gonna be like, we can make him suffer, but not like this. We can do something far more worse. This is elementary.
Okay, roll me a charisma persuasion. We can do something far worse than this.
Why did I say that?
Because you thought it would persuade her, I'm guessing?
What does crit 10? What does maximum like a 10 does?
So 10 means you get a bonus dice.
Okay.
So you get 1 extra dice to roll.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just 3 successes.
He's dying. He's not going to make it. And she stamps on his head.
Oh, Jesus.
I also got 3 successes. So the rules are in this game that the defender wins. So she was defending against your persuasion. So she won because she also got 3. So yeah, she stamps on his head and breaks his neck.
Well, shit.
Awesome.
See.
Can I just like fetch up next to her and said, you know, you could have made him suffer more.
I know, but, you know, you had shot him in the lung.
Damn, I meant to shoot him in the gut.
Damn, I was aiming for his foot. Crap.
Well, I feel better. She's going to reach for her rifle to take it back off you.
I will hand it back very slowly and just... yeah.
If you search around here, you might find his 9mm pistol, she's going to say, and then she's just going to walk out the door.
Oh, hey, before you go,
Hmm?
you seem to spend ammo quite well. I suppose you wouldn't have a couple of spares.
Sure, I suppose I owe you that much. She'll toss you a little canvas bag with 11 rounds in.
Nice.
All right.
Thanks, girl. You're all right.
She's going to leave and just walk out.
So I just walk it out. Just say, thanks, I think. As sarcastically and drained as my character can be about being defeated. Can we search for the gun?
Roll me an intelligence and survival to see if you can salvage the gun, see if you can find it.
Can I do a little quick tangent? Can I try to sell its body to the butcher? The butchers.
Roll me a charisma commercial to sell his body to the butcher.
Yes.
What are you going to claim it is? Because, see, mammals are mostly kind of, they're infected. So...
I'm gonna look at them, and I'm gonna wink. It's fish. Don't you see? Wait, let me see how many successes. Oh, I have no successes.
Okay, okay,
Do crits count? Do crit fails count, or fumbles?
yeah, if you roll a 1, and you roll more 1s than successes, then yeah, you have problems.
I have 3 of them.
3 1s and no successes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to come back to that in a second. 2 successes for salvaging whatever was around. You find 3 rounds of 9mm handgun ammo. No handgun to be seen. He must have stashed it somewhere else.
Bastard.
You have no idea where it might be.
What a jerk.
You emerge.
We should have killed... Oh.
You and Eliza emerge from the shop to see the local defenders, 3 of them, running into the butcher's shop to arrest Jewel for having killed the local baker. And that's where I'm going to leave the end of the adventure, because you've been arrested and you're going to be executed, Jewel. So, are Keith and Eliza going to rescue you? Who knows?
I'm definitely going to try. We'll see what actually happens with it. I mean, you apparently tried to sell the baker to people as fish. I'm not sure what to say about that. I mean, you could have started with, well, at least I found it in the water. I mean, damn, man.
I am impressed with the level of ghoul it takes to claim that a dead body of a man is a fish.
That's awesome.
And a baker as well, I mean, come on.
Yeah.